Here we are with Professor Dirk Helbing, who is one of the leaders of the Future ICT project, and thank you for being here. How do you envision the economic system in 2050?
I'm very glad to be here, but I'd like to say I think our economic system will change much faster than by 2050, and that has a very simple reason. According to Moore's law, the computational power is doubling every 18 months, and in about 10 to 15 years, computers will reach a power that exceeds brain power. That will change our economy and our society dramatically, because many jobs that we have done, humans have done before, will be done by computers much better than we can do it. And that means we have to prepare ourselves for a transformation in our economy, in our society. So we don't have 40 years for this. We have about 10, 15 years to do the transition. We have to assume that actually we'll have brain power computing in about 10, 15 years. And that's also one of the reasons why the Human Brain Project was funded by the European Commission. We are already getting into a situation where even the most skilled jobs, like those jobs that professors are doing, are more and more replaced by massive online courses, actually.
Yes.
That means there are a few universities, a few professors in the world that are preparing educational courses for the rest of the world, and they are attended sometimes by tens of thousands of people, and the aim is it would be millions of people one day, and would also be possible to provide an education to people in Africa and other places, and potentially even for free. So this is moving forward at a very rapid pace, and I also think research, science and innovation will change. All our institutions that we have today will fundamentally change, will be transformed by the information communication technology that are coming up now. Just take the media. We can see the media are struggling very much with their business. Very difficult for them to survive with newspapers as we had them in the past. And I think we will eventually move to a situation where people like you and me will sometimes write a contribution that might interest other people. That means a kind of grassroots reporting by experts of all kinds. And that could be somebody who's been living in a neighborhood for 40 years and knows everything about that neighborhood, doesn't have a journalistic education, but knows everything. And he could write such an article about that neighborhood. So I think newspapers in the future will basically select from the pool of news that will be produced by basically everybody. And in the very same way will we have a situation where production in our economy becomes much more participatory. So for example, some people have been saying the 20th century was a century of the democratization of consumption, but the 21st century will be a century of the democratization of production. And now with 3D printers, we see for the first time how that might happen. Now we can produce at home not just things that have been sought out by other companies, but we can come up with our own ideas and plans and share them with friends and colleagues and with everybody in the world, and basically sell our own ideas and products. So I think this is going to change dramatically our economy. We also see it, by the way, in the area of energy production, where people have solar panels. So also here we can find a decentralization of energy production, and we can say that participatory economy is on its way. We will have a paradigm shift in our society and in our economy, so we have to prepare ourselves and think ourselves ahead for the times that will come. So the question is, how would such a future economy look like? And that's quite a challenging question.